Myself Karthik TS. Let us start session 7. In session 7, I am going to explain the string method continued. In today's session, I am going to explain about the other string methods like isAlpha, isAsCII, swap case, isDigit, isIdentifier, isLower, isNumeric, isPrintable, isSpace, isTitle, and isAlnum. So let us learn the working of string methods by executing an example in Python editor. So the first and foremost string method is isAlpha. This function checks for the occurrence of the letters, alphabets in a given string. So let us create a string text having a string value welcome, and if you want to check the occurrence of the letters in a given string, you can use isAlpha, and your isAlpha function results the true, means in a given string all the letters occurrence. The next string method is isAsCII. This function checks for the existence of ASCII value. For example, let me give a letter capital A, and we know that letter A is having a ASCII value, and that can be tested whether the given letter is A is ASCII or not by using the ASCII function, and in case if A is ASCII value, it shows true. So the ASCII function function gives the true value in a given string if it is having a ASCII type of values. Next, we have a swap case. In this method, the swap case converts the small letter into capital letter and capital letter into the small letter. So let us create a text. Welcome to Python. So now let us use the print function with the text. Let us use swap case, and this swap case converts all the small letters to capital letters and capital letters to small letters in a given string text. Now you can see the input is completely opposite to the output. So this is how your swap case works. Next, we have a isDigit function. It checks for whether a string contains any digits from 0 to 9. So for example, I'll give some integer value in a string, and you can use the print function and use the isDigit. This isDigit function gives you true value in case a string containing a digits. Next method is isIdentifier. So what is identifier? Identifiers are the names given to the elements of programming language, especially in a Python. So we already learned in a previous sessions of the Python how to create identifiers. To create identifiers, we have to follow certain rules. That is, identifier should always start with a letter, no number should start, and no space between the two split words of a identifier. So these rules will be matched when you create a type of a string for a given text. For example, we know it should not start with the digit. So when I start with the digit, and you can use the print function and check with the text is identifier. Yes, it gives you such a type of naming a text starting from the digit. It is invalid, so it is showing the false. So if you start with the first letter with the string, then you can use is identifier, it shows true. So this is identifier function test for the rules of creating an identifier. Next we have is lawyer function. This method in a Python checks if all the letters occurring in a string is small letters. So you can use a print function. In a print function you can use is lawyer, and if all the letters of a string contains a small letter, it generates a value true. In case any letter capital letter, then the is lawyer function gives you false answer. Next we have is numeric. This function checks for the numbers of type integers. Okay, in case let us create a text for example having a numbers in a text, and you can use the print function and you can check for is number. This is numeric. Okay, we have to use numeric, and in case if the string contains the numbers, it shows the true value as a result. In case of we have a negative value, when we want to create a negative value, and if you use a is numeric function, then it shows a false. This numeric function does not support the negative value and as well as a fraction value. So it supports only for the integer value. If you go for the fraction value, that is 3.5 as a string, then if you use a print function with a is numeric method, then also it shows false. So the numeric method is applicable for only string containing the integers, and it shows a true. For negative values as well as the fraction values, the numeric function shows a false as an output. The next method in a Python is printable. So if this function is printable, checks for whether the letters of a string can be printable. For example, we will write Python. So when I want to check this text containing the Python is printable or not, by using a is printable, use text dot is printable, and your is printable shows true, means the Python string can be printable. In case if you give a something non-printable values, for example I want to give a /n. Usually this is a escape sequence which is non-printable. Now you can use the is printable and it shows false, means /n escape sequence are not printable, they are interpreted. Okay, so this is how your is printable works. Now the next method you have a is space. This function checks for the occurrence of a space in a string. In case if they creating the blank text and you want to check for the occurrence of the blank value, then you can go for is space and it shows a true. For a non-empty string, For non-empty string, these is piece gives you false as an answer. Next, we have a method is title, and this title function checks for the first letter, capital letter, for each and every word, of the string. So in case each and every word has a first letter capital, then this is title function you can use such that it gives you true as a result. Now you can see the is title function giving a true result because each word of a string is a first letter, capital letter, hence it is giving a true. In case if the first letter is not a capital letter of a word, then your is title function gives you false as an answer. Thank you viewers for watching my video.